Maybe you don't know this, but over the past few years, I have worked with hundreds of creators in vidIQ's one-on-one coaching program. Some grew their channel to thousands, got monetized, some went full-time, and honestly, some just gave up after a few months. Honestly, what separated them was not talent, was not effort. It came down to a few key mistakes that I see so many small channels making. So, today, should we break them down and just honestly show you how to fix them? I think so. All right, mistake number one. You don't actually know why you're making content. You've been posting videos, you show up weekly, you've honestly been refreshing your analytics like it's a slot machine, and still your channel isn't growing. This is the number one thing I heard in coaching, and once again, it does not come down to effort. You're making videos, sure, but for who? Why? Besides the upload and I hope I get views portion. I had a creator once who was posting weekly videos, vlogs, then moving on to challenges, and then switching into productivity type of content. The problem wasn't the quality. She was an editing pro, but it came down to the fact that the channel had no clear identity at all. And when your viewers can't explain your channel in one sentence, neither can the algorithm.
What can I get started for you?
Can I have a small cold brew with... All right, ask yourself this. What is the one thing that you want your video to help people do, feel, or become? And then write it down. It doesn't have to be deep. I mean, we can overthink a lot, but this is one that you can overthink quite a bit. It doesn't have to be that deep. Think about, I make lifestyle videos because I want to help people romanticize their lives. I make short tutorials so that I can help beginner animators... Why is that so hard? I make short tutorials so that I can help beginner animators level up faster. Or maybe you just make weird skits to make people laugh after a long day of work. Now that's it. Every video helps become a bigger part of that mission, and it keeps people sticking around. Now this does kind of lead creators into another rabbit hole: analytics. All right, now this does lead you into mistake number two, which is you're defining your audience by numbers, not by people. And I get it, analytics are fun, but they can be a very dark hole to fall down. Oh, my audience is 65% female and the ages 18 to 24. Slay? However, the thing they don't tell you about in analytics is what people actually care about. What are they worried about? What excites them? Mostly just what problems are they trying to solve? Listen to me, if you want to start making videos that connect with people, stop thinking in terms of demographics and start thinking in terms of that one person. Picture them, name them. These are exercises that help for a reason. Mine is Ashley. She's 22 years old, finishing college, procrastinating life, and she kind of wants to start a YouTube channel, but she has no idea where to start. So when I'm making content, it's for her. It's for Ashley. And if I can make that one person feel like, oh my God, this video is so for me, you know that feeling, you've definitely felt that watching content before, then you're already winning. Because YouTube is not about reaching the most people, it's about reaching the right people. Imagine if Ashley's like in the comments, she's like, oh my gosh, I'm Ashley, that's me. Okay, mistake number three, listen. Listen to me. You're obsessed with the wrong metrics. Honestly, analytics are one of the biggest issues that small channels deal with. It's so tempting. We think of these milestones. We think of 100K subscribers. We think about our play button. Maybe it's 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. Maybe even 10K. These are very cool and milestones are meant to be celebrated, but it's not everything we're working towards, and it can get in your head. You'll post a video, it'll get 12 views, and the next thing you know, you're like, okay, cool, I'm deleting my channel. We all know you're not that cool about it though. If you take one thing away from this video, listen to the next things that I'm going to say. Stop chasing viral. Start chasing momentum. This is a conversation for another time, but a viral video can absolutely break your channel. Momentum is going to build your channel. That's literally a discussion for another day. If 20 people clicked into your video, think about how long did they stay and did they want to watch another video after? The real growth comes from bingeability, watching one video to the next video, because again, back to point one, there's clarity to the channel and what you're actually making content about. So people want to binge your channel, and binging a channel is the ultimate compliment, and that's what starts the momentum. This is when the algorithm pops in. Okay, the binge has started. Ashley's binging, she's watching another. Push the content, push further. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's me. I'm the algorithm. Let's move on to the next mistake, talking about how you're not actually making discoverable content. Your videos are good, they're well edited, you're a master storyteller, and still you're looking at other people's content saying, why are they getting the views and I'm not? Which is fine. Like, that's fair to think. Discoverability is everything from the beginning, and it's not something that's just handed to you. It is earned. No, seriously, you have to earn your way there. You know when you hear the saying, like, nobody cares about you yet? Well, it sucks, but it's actually true because nobody does care about you yet, and you have to earn your way onto people's homepages. This comes down to doing research for what's working within your space, what's working for the audience that you want to reach, and making multiples of that content. I know you've heard me say this so many times before. Repetition is key, and that's how you earn your way to truly, truly discoverable content, or even figuring out what that discoverable content even means to your channel and to your audience. And then it comes down to patience, but we won't bring up patience. That's a sore one. People don't like to hear about patience. Another mistake is just copying what's out there, and you're not adding your own unique spin on it. You're not adding your own storytelling to it. You're just your own identity to it at all. You see a viral video and you think, great, I'm gonna make that and it's gonna blow up my channel. Now, I do want you to learn from what actually works. What's not gonna work is just copying viral ideas. You wanna take a viral idea and you wanna kind of trend jack that idea, but make it your own. If you wanted to make a video about your 5 a.m. morning routine, then maybe you do it from a place that makes sense for you. Maybe it's a little bit more challenge based. Maybe you're doing a 5 a.m. morning routine that a Navy SEAL would follow. Maybe you're doing a 5 a.m. morning routine as someone that hates mornings and doesn't wake up at 5 a.m. So we want to connect with people in a way that makes sense by taking this idea that worked, but then making it work for you. And while I will say you can chase a viral moment and you can have some success, that goes back to not chasing momentum. If you only chase a viral moment and it works, that viral moment dies. And you didn't offer anything interesting about your channel or you as a creator that's gonna make people want to watch more content. Or they might watch more content and actually not like it. These things can be anything. It can be your humor. It can be your storytelling. It can be the way that you edit. It doesn't have to be, reinventing the wheel every single time, but it should be something that is consistent through all of your content. Use this research and you use these viral ideas to your advantage in a sense where it works, but now make it work for you. All right, so we've talked about a lot of the mistakes, so here's what we wanna do instead. We wanna build a channel mission. Think about what your answer to this question would be. Are 80% of the people who watched your last video going to wanna watch your next one? If the answer is no, then I want to use this formula to help you identify what you're doing here on the channel. It's gonna help you stay consistent. It's gonna help you filter ideas, and it's gonna help attract the right people. I make blank for blank to help them blank. Pretty much the summary is what are you doing and why are you doing it? And again, these can be simple, but take some time to fill out what those options actually look like, because it's totally normal, again, to not have clarity on this from the start. It doesn't have to be some world-changing vision. It can just be, making cozy study vlogs for someone who just feels alone in college. Then we want to talk about your video recipe. This is the secret sauce. This is what's going to make your content unique, like we talked about before, so you're not just copying what's all over the internet already. You want to try to stand out in 2 of the 3 categories when it comes to personality, production, and content value. This is where we think about, are you going to be a personality-driven channel, and is your personality actually standing out? And that also means in the packaging too. Your title and thumbnail should reflect your personality if this is the direction you're headed in. If we're talking about production and editing style, we're thinking about, are your videos cinematic and aesthetic? Are they like a total vibe, or are they fast-paced and funny and really showing off your personality from category 1? There's no right answer here, but the right answer actually is to just keep it consistent throughout your videos. And then maybe you're not a personality-driven channel and you're really focused on the content value. Maybe you're teaching something, you're just falling more into a utilitarian style channel that's how-tos and really delivering information. The point is to have an idea for what you're focusing on to keep it consistent. I feel like consistency is consistency is low-key the overall theme here, if we didn't pick up on that already. Test what works. Don't leave it all up to just guessing. The smartest creators, they test ideas before they film them. Use your vidIQ tools. Honestly, our tools are just helping you cheat. And are you even taking advantage of them? Using our outlier tool to see what content is outperforming others, what's popping off again in your space. This is so niche specific. I won't even talk about our daily ideas and keyword research and stuff, but do your research, and there's so many tools out there to help you. Ours just being the best, but use your tools, do your research. So just remember, you don't need to blow up overnight. You don't need to post daily, and you definitely don't need to be chasing every single trend. What you do need is a strategy that's gonna work for you, and if you feel like you need more help, maybe one-on-one coaching is a good fit for you. So take a deep breath. Pick one mistake you're gonna fix for your next video. Then probably take another deep breath. YouTube requires a lot of deep breathing. And then post again, and post smarter every single time you start posting. Because your next breakthrough actually could just be one video away. Now, if you wanna talk about making better content, specifically intros, then you're definitely gonna wanna check out John's video. I didn't write the call to action for this, and it says my bestie John. Are John and I besties? Okay.